Well, that was that was a very good upper chest focused day. I mean, I'm kind of got to be honest. I am out of it. I'm ready to go get some food and just kind of chill for the rest of the day. But we do have to go to Wally World first before we head home, just to pick up a couple of things, and then we'll get to rest. But it was honestly a good. I tried my best to go as heavy as I could and get a good squeeze in, just for the fact of I really want to. I've been getting a lot stronger for my upper chest workouts, and so honestly, just kind of really just sorry, just had to get over real quick. Basically, I really want to build my pecs up. I've never really, and I've been doing a pretty good job with that in the past, just because I've always been a bigger guy. And when I played football, I didn't really like. I got skinny and I got fast, but I never really built. I never built onto the structure that I have. I got strong in my chest. Like I was benching 3 plates when I got into high school, like my sophomore year of high school, because it was, it would do. Basically, you were kind of doing an upper lower split. So you were doing chest almost 3 times a week, especially bench press, 3 times a week, and legs about 2 or 3 times a week. It just depends on if you went on the weekends to do extra workouts and things like that. And every now and then I would go. But in all honesty, I've never really built out my pecs, and so now since I've been learning and growing more into the space of bodybuilding, and like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy the heavy lifting of, you know, grinding it out, going crazy, but there's also like you kind of have to have a foundation of like how you want to train or how training should be, um, to see growth and just see better results overall. So I kind of lean in a little bit to the science based lifting crowd, just a little bit. But I mean, in all honesty, like I don't really think about it. I just, like I'll learn and I'll, kind of I'll give it, if there's something new that I learn and something, or something that I should put into my workouts, I will give it a try. And if I like it, I'll keep it into my workouts. If I don't, then doesn't mean I have to keep doing it. Like I can just go and do something else. So I don't know. It's good to have a good foundation of just how you want to be for, you know lifting in the gym, and then you kind of just build from there. In all honesty, so but yeah, that's just kind of my philosophy going into the gym, so to speak. And another thing that I need to start doing a bit better at is when it comes to my back workouts, to eliminate not using so much uh, arms during the workout. Really need to get the back, like, don't get me wrong, my back is starting to build, and we're getting to a good place for my back. But we really, uh, you know, especially like with what I want my back to look like. when I start to, like, I'm already starting to lose a bit more weight. Um, but there's a certain look that I want, and that I want to get to, and so it's just it's only a matter of time, um, that we get there. But I think in the long run, using my straps during my back workouts will definitely help my back better later down the road in life than I mean, even now it'll benefit me. So I just got to get better at using my straps every now and then. I kind of just have this screw the straps attitude. Um, but we'll fix that. You know, and I still will. Every now and then, who knows? Maybe I forget my straps, or I'm just like, I just want to get. I don't want to spend all this time you know, in my workout, or spend all this time during my gym session getting the straps on, you know, wrapping the straps around the bar or the handles, whatever the case may be. And, just I don't really, there's going to be days like that where I'm just like, screw it, basically. So, um, but yeah, so, but I would say we got cardio done as well. Did about 35 minutes for cardio, and feeling great. Honestly, we'll get another cardio session in later tonight before we go to bed. I'll probably do like 30 minutes. Just right now, I'm just keeping it simple. Um, I'm waiting for the spring and summer to get here to be more active with my legs and running and sprinting and all that good stuff. Um, so, you know, just right now, I want to keep it simple. I want to get my mindset to a good place of like cardio, where I'm not dreading cardio. I'm not really be like, oh crap, I got to do my cardio. It's like, no, I want my mindset, my discipline to be like, cardio's worth it. Cardio's good. Sure, it may not be fun, um, but at least we're not, because I especially in bodybuilding, it's more of a discipline and mental game, and hard in that aspect than it is on the body. Like, yeah, you're lifting weights, and you're tiring yourself out, and you got to eat a lot to grow, and you got to eat less to cut and get a certain physique and all those things. But you know at the end of the day, it's more of a mental game. And if you're mentally not there and you're mentally not disciplined, in the long run it's going to come in and basically bite you in the ass. And I'm sure there, like, I'm not going to be perfect. I'm not trying to sit here and say I need to be perfect at it. um, but I definitely want to be more grounded um, in that way of discipline, of getting the cardio in, not just getting my steps in, but actual cardio, if that makes any sense. So, but yeah, tomorrow will be a lower day. Going to definitely going to focus on hamstrings. Didn't really do a whole lot of hamstring focus this past week, due to the fact of you know hamstrings are kind of feeling a little tight, and so just did more stretching at home. That's kind of why the past 2 days I just took a rest day and just really took it easy on my legs, got all the steps in that I needed to get in, and just really stretched and just taking care of my body, in all honesty. Because like I said, I think I've said this in a previous video before, that I would rather have an upper body injury than a lower body injury, um, due to the fact that I just want to be able to walk. As long as I'm able to walk and get my steps in, you know, and like I'm still able to do certain things. You know, like no one wants to get hurt. No one wants to be injured. But if you are to, you know, if you're going to get injured, I'd rather it be an upper body. Like that's just me though. So, because I like to get up and move. You know, I don't want to be stuck in the bed and not being able to do much, and you know, and that sort of thing. At least like I get my steps in and move around when I'm if I ever do get injured. Um, but we're praying and hoping that I don't get injured, and we just keep it rolling. In all honesty, so um, but yeah, tomorrow will be a lower day, hamstring focus. I probably won't do a whole lot of weight tomorrow when it comes to the hamstrings. It's more of focusing on the squeeze and just really getting the reps in. So higher reps, lower sets tomorrow. Definitely getting the squeeze in, and then it's just you know, and then like I think for quads, like I am going to do like 2 different exercises for quads. Um, you know, I'll definitely do like a leg press, and I'm going to keep doing the hack squat machine. I'm really enjoying this hack squat machine that they have here at this gym. So we're just going to keep building the legs and get stronger, and just continue to improve. So, um, but yeah. So, anywho, enough of that yep session. I just made it here to the store, into the parking lot. Gonna run in here and grab a few things, and then just gonna go home, eat, edit this video. It probably will be either later tonight or probably tomorrow that this video comes out. And when I say tomorrow, it would be, yeah, like Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon ish, kind of, that this video will be out. So we'll see. It just depends on how long it'll take for me to really edit it, or not really. It's not the editing that takes long. It's more of the downloading or exporting that takes a while. So don't really have the greatest internet, but you know, you got to work with what you got. So, um, but anywho, it will come out today, Friday, or tomorrow, Saturday at some point. So, appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next one.